Good morning, and welcome to the Motivational Devotional, where we are merging motivation and spirituality to create a daily dose of confident positivity. Take what you can from this morning's podcast and transform your day by being spiritually and positively motivated. How often do you hear people talk about sympathy? I think more recently I've heard it used negatively, like people saying that they just have no sympathy for this person or their situation. They say it in conjunction with someone making poor decisions and then say, well, I just have no sympathy for them, if that's the kind of thing they're going to do. You've probably heard something like that recently too, may have even said it. I don't mean to be down on that because it is difficult to have sympathy for a person who seems bent on self-destruction. So, when you say you do feel sympathy for someone, you are saying you feel sorry for them, right? You're aware of their situation, and regardless of whether you can do something to help, you feel some sadness or a need to help or a desire to just reach out and offer a shoulder to cry on. Is that what you mean when you feel sympathy for someone? Well, what about empathy? Do you ever say you feel empathy for another person? Now that's a tougher question, maybe, and now you're thinking back to find some memory, just one memory, when you might have said you felt empathy for someone. Got anything? Got nothing? That's okay. It isn't a word we use a lot, and you might be wondering what the difference is anyway. If you feel sympathy, that's the same as feeling empathy, isn't it? Well, not really, no. Sympathy is literally feeling with, and it means to have compassion for someone else, or you commiserate with them. That's being sympathetic. Now, if you are empathetic with a person, you literally feel into them. You have an ability to project your personality into that other person, and by being in sync with them, you more fully understand that person. Sympathy will engage your conscience, which is what all those hunger commercials in December and January are counting on. But you can feel sympathy and still maintain distance, remain disconnected, while easing your conscience over the fact that you cared. Maybe you sent a check or logged in to donate. Empathy actually puts a person into another person's place. To feel empathy, we have to resonate with the feelings of other people, which is more than just feeling sorry for their situation. You feel their feelings. You bear their pain, suffer their heartache, and resonate with their loss of hope. Truly empathizing can be overwhelming, but it is a way of being there with another person and walking their journey with them. If you are in a career where you provide care for another person or people, empathy is more than just being polite and doing the right thing and making sure they get what they need. During your day-to-day, you will encounter someone behind a cash register who has had a stream of rude customers, or maybe a neighbor struggling to get their groceries inside, or maybe one of your good friends going through a hard time. You can start working on developing more empathy so you can deeply understand where they are and walk their journey so they're not alone. Not with everybody you meet, but the universe brings you those you need and who need you. Empathy helps us understand that all of creation is conspiring in our favor. We all need to remember that the universe always has our backs. Stephen Covey wrote, "When you have deep empathy toward others, their defensive energy goes down, and positive energy replaces it. That's when you can get more creative in solving problems." Thank you for taking the time to listen today. Please help keep this podcast going by following the Motivational Devotional Facebook page, following @threefoldway radio on Twitter, and sharing the written format of today's message from motivational-devotional.com on your social media. I am deeply grateful for your support, and thank you for letting Motivational Devotional be part of your journey. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Motivational Devotional is in production of Threefold Way Radio, LLC.